Morning, people. It's 6:31 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, January 24th. Let's take a look at the market. Oh, looks like our market maker's been busy dumping and now he's pumping. Okay, you guys, okay, you can see let's take an eyeball. 1,777.53 market makers trades. 1,077.52 market makers trades. He's rigging the market. I can tell you right now, I don't even have to look. I can tell you right now, his buy is closer than the sell. Let's go over the math anyway. There it is. It's already done. Okay, that was before when he was bringing it down. Now let's check. Let's clear it all out and do it again. This market maker's rigging the market. Charlie Lee has robbed your money if you invested in this. Charlie Lee has made $200 million, yet he walks around in his jeans and his t-shirt telling people how wonderful Litecoin is, and he's just an ordinary guy trying to help people out. Meanwhile, he has $200 million in the bank. I don't know how much he was involved with this market maker is scamming out another $300 million. So the total that Charlie Lee has absconded is between the range of $200 million and $500 million. The other $300 million he might be sharing with Brian Armstrong and this market maker. Okay, let's see what that other trade is. It's early in the morning. There we are. Stay still, will you? 70, 76. 53.76. 53.99. Well, it's early in the morning. I can't keep focused on that the way it's moving. That thing is flashing all over the place. 53.99. So he's probably going to bring it up. Minus 53.21. Then you do 53.21. Well, he got you guys good this morning. Triggered your stop losses. Now he's letting it run up and he's selling you back all the coin. I wish I would have gotten up a bit earlier. I would have thrown a lot of money in here. I usually am up, but today I was tired. Had a busy day yesterday. Oh Lord, this is gonna fly up. I can tell you right now. 52.68. Okay, we got it. Yeah, it's more than 25% off to the buy side. So there you go, people. You see how he's rigging the market with those trades, the market maker? Now that's illegal activity, and I could prove it by just showing you that the market maker's trades are in equidistance. He's rigging the market. This was down to $50 when I came in here, and it was rigged to go down. He switched his trades. You seen him at the beginning of the video. They were geared to go down. Now he switched it where the trades are geared to go up. In other words, when I first came in this morning, the sell was closer to the mid-market price than the buy side. We were going down. He just switched it. Now the buy is closer than the sell side. Now we're going up. 25% off. Around 25% off. It's probably more than that. It's more than that. It's about 30% off. Well, let's see. 53 is 68% of 78. So we have a difference of 33%, 32%, 32, 33%. And that's how he rigs the market. Now I could tell you guys how I use this along with other stuff to catch this and to make profit off of this. I have the ability to do this. Fortunately today, my ass got up too late. Usually I'm watching the crash and following when it's gonna end, okay? And you can tell when it's gonna end. I have a trigger for that by using simple math. Unfortunately, you cannot, if a lot of you guys are bot trading, I don't know if your bot can be trained to do use the math that I'm using. I'm not too sure. I'm not familiar with the bots. But if you're a regular trader who sits down at your console or at your PC, this is your best bet outside of using a bot. This is using your mind and using some simple arithmetic. Now this market is rigged, which is illegal, okay? Now these guys know it's illegal, so they're not going to want to talk to you about this. So the only way I think that we can actually make money off of this for everybody, to create a healthy environment for the investor rather than the exchange. The exchange created the environment to benefit themselves, the way the market makers rigging the trades. So if you want to still stay in crypto and make money, you're going to have to learn this. You're forced to learn this if you want to stay in this market and be an active, profitable trader. So please donate to my channel. If you give me a donation of 20 USD or better, I'll give you an hour tutorial in return, and I'll show you how I make money off this market. Don't depend on these analysts. I'm going to teach you to become your own analyst. Okay, that's you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach a man to fish, he eats every day, right? And plus, you could pass it on. Now look at the pressure; it's flattened out. Look at this. Wow, this is amazing. Now, what's going on here is now that the market maker has created a buy spree, but he doesn't want the price to go higher. And again, I'll say, why doesn't he want that price to always be low? It's because then if you got $100 million and you're using that liquidity to make profit in the market, the lower the price, the more strength that 100 million has for gaining you back profit out of the market. In other words, your investment overwhelms the market. You could take over the market with less money, less dollar per scheme, we'll call it, or less capital per scheme is needed. He maximizes his profit potential if the price is lower, because his money will have a higher influence over a lower cost commodity or security than a higher cost one. It's that simple. It's economics. The economics of theft. It's easy to control the market if it's a lower price than if it's a higher price. Now this was down over 10% this morning, about 8%, 9%, roughly 10%, and now it's back to being 5% after it bounced. Very strong bounce. So what you're seeing here is theater. If you're concentrating on these candlesticks and graphs, you're not going to make it, because this is theater. The action that controls the market is here, and I can show you that, and we can track that, and before anything happens here, you'll know what's going to happen, and that's how you make your money. I could teach you this. Again, you come here, you see this, and you're interested. You see two crypto addresses. You send me in the form of, at that moment, $20 worth of crypto. At that moment, you send it to me. In the comments, you put, this is my email address. This is the wallet I sent the crypto from. I see the transaction hit my wallet. I go in, open it up, look at the transaction, see I received it from your wallet that you stated in the comments. Then I comment back to you and say, okay, when is the best available time to give you your hour class? More than likely, I'd like to do it on the weekends because I'll have free time, and I'll schedule everybody's class one after the other, back to back. Uh, I you know, I think it's invaluable, the class that I give. It's way undervalued for the lousy $20 you're going to pay. But, I'd like this some form of way, see some kind of fruit for my work. I worked very hard to come up with this. It took me 2 years, investigations, arguing with people, going to the DA's office, going to the New York Department of Financial Services, taking time off my day to go there and talk to these people. I went to lawyers' offices, helped them win cases, get settlements from Coinbase. I worked with lawyers, never got a nickel. People benefited who are in this market are actually getting payouts because of the information that I gave for free. But now I've done it long enough where I think now I'm kind of entitled to something. I did a lot of work. I worked on other cases. They came from me for information. I had the graphs. I had the copies. I had the videos. I have the formulas. I have the math. I had that, or I investigated it for them and found what they needed to see or needed to produce to the judge. I did that for all free. There's a lot of people out there indirectly. You benefited from my interaction with several lawyers, like on Bitcoin Cash. I haven't gotten a penny. I've done a lot of work behind the scenes. I've talked to the DA's office. You guys are going to benefit immensely from the work that I've done behind the scenes. And if you want to see it, I have the letters. And I haven't asked anybody for anything. Now I'm just asking, for a lousy $20 or a donation so I could show you how to protect yourselves and how to become profitable in a rigged market by showing you how to track the rigging, how to beat the scammers. That's all I'm asking for. Now my channel's getting lots of views. My views have gone up. I need my subscribers to go up to see that this is worth it to me. I don't want to quit, but I'm not going to do all of this work and then feel that I'm just making a lot of hot air. I don't know if we're benefiting from this or not. I don't know if I actually helped people avoid being robbed. I don't have any measuring stick to see what I'm doing is effective. Now YouTube, I can't trust them because my views, I'll see 230 views on one video. The next day it's 199, now it's 157. I go into the video, I see it's been viewed 230 times. I go back the next day, it's been viewed 71 times. Then I go back the next day, it's 157. Now it's 191. I need feedback to see if this has been effective. Yes, I avoided the trap. Yes, I did make money. I need to see some kind of interaction. I need to see if this effort's worth anything to anybody else, including myself. So I'm asking for donations uh, and people to participate in my tutorials to get validation that this is all worth it. If it has any value to the rest of the crypto hemisphere, so to say. So again, I showed you that this market is rigged. I don't want people to be losers. I want them to be winners. I don't want those empty channels that just tell you maybe it's going to go up, maybe it's going to go down. They scribble all over the screen and they don't pay attention to the order book. Meanwhile, the order book is the root cause of all of these graphs over here. And if you're using these graphs, you're already too late. You're looking at the after effects of what's happening in the order book. You're already too late. You missed the boat. I'm showing you at the beginning. You're tracking the order book. What is he doing, the market maker? Oh, he's bringing it down. Oh, it ended. It ended. Going by Mr. Russo, going by the math, he's ending the downturn. You buy in, and then look. Whoop. It goes up. So every day you follow these guys using these confusing analogies. They're confusing because anybody on YouTube will tell you, first of all, I'm not a financial analysis. This is my opinion. I'll tell you the same thing. But I'm showing you the math that tracks it. I'm teaching you to be your own financial analysis. Do your own financial analysis. And this is the simplest form and way you're going to find out there. So I'd appreciate if I get some, who's going to be my first student. And I'm not charging with cryptocurrencies, trade monthly fees. This is the one-time thing, $20. If you're not sure about something, as a return, give me $10. I'll give you in half an hour. You tell me what you're having a problem with. I'll get back to you. I'll work it out. You show you what you did wrong. This isn't an exact science, but I would rely more on math than anything else, because math is the exact science that's associated with everything. And I'll show you how to use the math. And when you use the math, you probably will develop your own indicators within that math once you learn it. And you'll probably learn stuff that maybe I don't know. You'll discover it coming across. That's already happened with some of the people that I worked with, like Stanwood Spartans. Hey, take an average of the market makers trades at what price they are, average them out, and guess what? You're either finding out what the new mid-market price is after he just moved the trades, and we're heading that way. I didn't know that. I learned that from him. So people, subscribe, and let's see who's going to be my first member that I'm going to train to use this method to make themselves beat the market maker, beat the market rigger. So I'm out, people. Once again, check out the math. We got a heavy side buy bias. Now, as I spoke to you, it might have changed. So you go in there and you do the numbers again. You get your percentages, and you'll see which way the market's going. And I could teach you how to do it and connect it to the graphs. This way, you're a winner, not a loser. All right, people, I'm out. Good luck on your trading. You're going to need it.